Hello, sir. So again, very good morning to everyone. I hope I'm audible as well as visible to everyone. Uh, just a quick confirmation on whether I'm audible, visible to everybody. Now, first things first, a very happy Independence Day to everybody. So, chalo. So this will be the live mock solution of the previous week's mock. So without any delay, let's start with the mock. Let us start with the mock solution. ठीक है? चलो sir. Very quickly, let us start with the mock solution. चलो. First things first, sir. First things first. First question is a small little set having consisting of two questions. Is this one? A rectangular plane of area capital A centimeter square is cut into 6 equal pieces to form a cube. Achha, very simple. That means 6 pieces. So I'll kind of attach all the 6 pieces to get a cube. Okay. Cube of side S centimeter. It should have been, the better word would have been like instead of side, it would have been edge. Both top and the bottom surface of the cube together are divided into n equal pieces of area 2.5 centimeter square each. To draw the different pattern on each piece. Achha. So top and bottom. So please understand, side S means every side or every top and the bottom, it will have a square, the area, and top and bottom means two surfaces, it will have 2s square. That is equal to, sir, how much? That is equal to how much, sir? That is 2.5 into 2, sir. That is 2.5 into 2, because each equal piece is 2.5 like centimeter square, right? To both top equal pieces of area 2.5 centimeter square each. Okay. Just a second. To draw equal patterns, and the remaining 4 sides. Remaining 4 sides meaning, sir, 4s square, because every side, every face of this particular cube has to be s square, because s is the side or the edge, I should say. Are to give 4 sides of the A surface, remaining 4 side surfaces of the cube together are divided into 8 equal parts to paint each part with a different color. Okay, this is the situation. Now they are saying, first, if the total surface area of the cube is 2400 centimeter square, it's very simple, sir. If you see something, अच्छा एक second, just top and the bottom surface of the cube are divided into, this is not 2, n equal pieces of 2.5. Now, so this is n. I made an error. This should have been the equation. This should have been the equation. This is much better. And this 4s square has been equal, like a kind of taken into 8 equal pieces. This information I'll use somewhere else. Now, from this equation, first you understand, sir, how to equate this A. A, can I say it is nothing but, sir, 6s square. Why? Because this is the total area. Total surface area of this cubes. Because every side is S. So, like each of the surfaces is S square, and there are 6 such surfaces. So, this is equal to given total surface area is 2400. So, 6 400s are this. So, S square is this. S has to be like 20. Now they are asking what is the area of the part painted with different colors. So 4s square is the part that is painted with different color. So 4s square, in that case I don't even need that. Sir, a square is like this much. A square, एक second. So 4s square is the part that is like painted. So 4 into s square is 400. But again, that has been divided in 8 equal parts. This is the area. 4 by this is 2, sir. This is 200, sir. So 200 will be the answer, option number. So each part will be of 200 centimeters. Not very difficult, honestly. A little tricky, the word plays there a little bit. Next one, sir. If n is equal to 50, acha, we have just written down one equation. Sir, 2s square is equal to 2.5 into n. Sir, wahi to equation tha. What is a? And a was equal to 6 times s square. So it's very simple. So just put the value n equal to 50. So 50 into 2.5, it is equal to 2s square. So 50 into 2.5, so 0 and this decimal cancels. So 125 is equal to 2s square. So how to get to 6s square? Multiply by 3, that is 375. 6s square is nothing but equal to a, sir. A is 375. That is what they are asking. So option B, 375 is the answer. It's a 10-seconder. It's a 10-seconder. You hardly will need 10 seconds to solve. Perfect. Very, very, very simple. Next one, sir. Next question, sir. A man marked an article -% above the cost price and sold it for this. Acha, sir. This question, no, sir. This question calculation wise is wrong. You will never get a correct answer for this question. All 5 options will give you approximate answers. Please don't attempt this question. Please don't attempt this question. This is a calculation wise a little wrong. Not much, but again, calculation wise, I've tried this. This question is wrong actually. Whoever has made this, so there is a little issue. So this question is calculation wise a little wrong. So please make sure to avoid this question. Please don't waste your time here. Now again, please understand, if you do it, so just put the values, so both will have the same value. So if you are taking 7.45, you put here. If you put 5, put 5 here, 5 here, and just check whether it is satisfying or not. But again, none of these values will satisfy to the T. There will be some parts jiska difference rahega hamesha. There will be a difference of 5 to 10 every time you try to do it. Okay, so please don't try this. I'm moving on to the next one. Now this week's mock, I felt this was easy a little bit. It's all about reading the question, making the equation. It is all about reading the question properly and making the equation. Achha, I'm kind of very much thoda bada kar le kya? Chalo, I've just made it a little kind of bigger so that you guys can see. For all those who have joined just now, a very happy Independence Day. So again, chalo. Height of a trapezium is half the radius of a circle. Sir, height of the trapezium is half the radius of the circle. So I'll keep on writing all this stuff. Radius of the circle is equal to the perimeter of the rectangle 2 into L plus B, whose length is 2 times the breadth. So length is what? 2 times the breadth. So 2B, B is the breadth. So B, 2B plus B. That means that R equal to 3B plus that is 6B. Keep this in mind. Now area of trapezium. So I'll make my equation from here. Area of trapezium is what, sir? Half into sum of parallel sides. Half into sum of parallel sides. 51 by 4 times of length of the rectangle. Find the second parallel side of the trapezium if one parallel side is 9. So half into sum of parallel sides. One of the parallel sides is 9. Other one I don't know. I'm taking x into height. Height is given as r by 2. This is the area of the trapezium is equal to 51 by 4 times of what? The length of the rectangle. Length of the rectangle is what? The double, like 2b, sir, because length is twice the breadth. Now you will say, sir, breadth kaise? Sir, I cannot put breadth. Don't worry, sir. I know, or we know, sir, 2b, there is a relation between r and b. So 2b from here, can I write r by 3? Because 6b is r. So So can I write say 2b equal to r divided by 3. So 4, 2 and 2. This r is gone, 3, 17s are gone. So 9 plus x is equal to 17. So x is equal to 8, sir. X is equal to 8, sir. Option number B. Very, very, very simple. You see, it's all about putting the values and making the equation, nothing else. Nothing else. Perfect. Next one, sir. Next one. There are two quantities. Quantity 1 direct given. So I don't need to worry. Quantity 2. Sir, I can see this is a replacement question. Replacement question, you can go in two different ways. You can do it manually or using the formula. But again, it is a very simple replacement. It is actually a simple replacement. Now, in my classes, I told you, so there are two types of replacements, right? So, in like one, this is a simple type replacement. Sir, we are replacing the whatever amount of like solution we are taking out, we are replacing the same amount of or same quantity of the other stuff. So the total, it is substitution. The total is always constant in this type of situations. So that is kind of this particular concept. If you can understand, it will kind of become very easy to deal with. So you can use formulas and stuff here. But again, there is another way where the same question can become multiple, exponentially more difficult. If you are taking out some say x liters of or 10 liters, but again you are putting in 20 liters. Meaning you are taking out certain quantity, but again you are putting back in certain other quantity. ठीक है, वो थोड़ा दिक्कत वाला है. Now let's see. There is 1100 liters of liquor in a large tank. 200 liters of liquor is taken out and same amount of soda is poured in. Sir, how to do? And again 330 taken out, same amount of soda. 220 taken out, same amount of soda. What is the amount of liquor? Sir, amount of liquor after all these replacements will be, initially it was 1100 liters, 1 minus. So use compound interest, the formula, because compound interest formula actually is like how much we are taking out or putting in. Here it is taking out, that's the only modification that we will make, it will be minus instead of plus. 200 liters have taken out of 1100 liters. Now again, it will keep on remaining 1100 liters because we are putting back in the same amount that we have taken like out. Into next time, sir, 330 liters, 1 minus 330 by it, the total is 1100 into again sir 220, 1 minus 220 by sir 1100. Khatam. Like all three, let's calculate, sir. 1100 into, sir. This is what? This is, sir, 900 by 1100 into 0, 0. So 3s is like 11 3s are this, 11 10s are this. So it is 7 by 10. And sir, is it 225s are this? So if you calculate, this will be 4 by 10. Perfect. Calculate, sir. 0, 0, 5 18s. So this is 28 into 18. 28 into 20 is 560 minus 56. 504. So this is quantity 2, sir. This is Q2. Now they are saying which one is greater. So definitely quantity 1 is greater than quantity 2. So my answer will be option number 1. Option number 1, it is my answer. Now this is the best way to calculate. Again, if you want, you can definitely go with the normal calculation without using this particular formula. But again, I'll strongly suggest go with this. This makes way more sense. Way more sense. Clear, sir? Everybody, I hope it is clear. Chalo. Moving on, sir. Sir. Another question of time, speed and distance. A plus B plus C. Sir, I'll write the efficiency ratio directly. Achha, chalo, first let's write time ratio. Time ratio is root 25, meaning taking 5 days. So B working half his efficiency is doing it in 30 days. So that means original 100% efficiency, original efficiency, it will do in 15 days. Correct? Half the efficiency, double the time. And what will be the time taken by this? Acha, if A can do, A का भी दिया है sir. 200% of the work. This line can be a little tricky. 500% efficiency 4 days. Sir, 500% efficiency, like enabling him to like do this in 4 days. 500% efficiency में 4 दिन, 4 days. So what about 100% efficiency? So that will be in 20 days, 5 4s are 20. But that is 200% of work. So 100% of work in 10 days. Sir, that means, sir, what will be? This is time ratio. Efficiency ratio, sir, opposite 1 by 5, 1 by 15, 1 by 10. Sir, multiply this with 30. 30 is the multiplicating factor, so it becomes 6 ratio 2 ratio 3. Correct? So this is your multiplicating factor. Khatam, sir. Just go with this. Simply go with this. Now I know everything. Now total work. Sir, A plus B plus C can do 6 units of work every day and they are taking 5 days to complete. This is the total work. Achha, first things first, C, what is the efficiency of C? So total they can do 6 units every day. B, out of that B is doing 2 units, A is doing 3 units. So C can do 1 unit. You see, 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1 is 6. So this is the total work. Now who will do it? Now they are asking what will be the time taken by C to do the work, double his efficiency, meaning now C will do 2 units every day, double the efficiency. So kar lo calculation. So C will take 15 days to complete. That's the answer, option number A. Option number A, 15 days is the answer. Very, 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 very simple. Very simple stuff. Not a difficult question at all. Now, again, comes the data sufficiency. If you ask me, I have always said these are the very the most simple questions. Find the time taken by C alone to complete the work. That's the question. C's time to complete the work. Right? Chalo padhte aa jao. First one, sir. Person A alone can complete in 45 days. B can complete in 30 days. C joins them to complete 3 days before the actual. That means that C ka efficiency also I know. A's efficiency I know from these days. Now time if I know efficiency. B's efficiency I know. And if A and B I know, and I know A plus B plus C, because once C joins, then 3 days are like kind of they are taking less. So meaning C's efficiency is whatever A plus B does in 3 days. You see, very simple. So this particular line alone is like kind of enough to answer. From one alone, I'll get my answer. So together का तो कोई chance ही नहीं. You see ना? So either my answer is this or this. देखो, just by looking at the first line, I was able to eliminate 3 options. So let's see. A alone can complete these many days. C can complete these many days. A and C efficiency. A 60% efficiency doesn't matter. हटा दो इसको. C this with this B also is enough to answer. This is just simple total work equation you make, you'll get. So at 120% I can say option C is my answer. Either 1 or 2 is enough to answer the question. You don't need even pen or paper. Just you need a little bit of experience and a lot of confidence. You have to have solved a significant number of questions. Otherwise, you won't get the confidence to mark this. Otherwise, you'll say, sir, I'm not sure क्या करे क्या नहीं करे. But again, if you can, this should not take you more than 10-20 seconds. एक बार पढ़ना ही तो है. Next one, sir. Next one, sir. Sir, देखो, understand. In this question, again a data DS question. 30 marbles, 4 colors: red, green, blue, black. There are this. Now, drawing a green marble, then a black marble. Meaning I need green, like number of green, green and a black. These two number I need. Statement 1, sir. Ratio of number of red marbles to the number of green marbles is 2:1. Red to green, 2:1. Number of green marbles is 1 more number of blue marbles. If this is x, this is x plus 1. Perfect. Number of black marble is 2 more than the blue marbles. And if it is 1, sir, this is twice. Total number of marbles is given. Yes, sir, 30 marbles. Please understand, this total is given as 30. So from here, can I say I'll get the value of x? And once I get the value of x, I now know how many red, green, blue, black, and I can now figure out any number, any probability, because I now know how many like marbles of each color is available. So this particular statement alone is sufficient to answer. I don't need any other thing. Now please understand, then that means I don't think A is the answer. Nothing together. One or either. So this can be the answer. This one can be the answer. This one can be the answer. Again, together ka koi chakkar nahi. So I could like eliminate one, A like 1 and 5. Let's see statement 2, sir. Probability of drawing 2 red marbles is this. Sir, from this line, I can say, acha sir, that means number of red marbles I'll figure out. Like I know from this, using this probability. Probability of drawing 2 blue marbles is this. Sir, I now also know how many blue marbles are there, because probability gives us number. So if I calculate, I'll go to the number of blue and number of red marbles. But again, I don't know green, I don't know black. So statement 3, let's check. Green marbles is given. So I know now green. Now if I combine these two, sir. Sorry, if I combine these two, sorry. If I combine my 2 and 3, sir, that means I now know red, I now know green, I now know blue. So automatically you see, I now know black as well, because I know total is 30. That is given up like in the beginning. So automatically I know all 4. And that is what I need. That is exactly what I need. Because automatically I need this. I know this. So meaning if I take 2 and 3 together, I can answer as well. So my answer will be either I will take 1 is self-sufficient, or I'll need 2 and 3 together. Check the options. 2 and 1 and either 2 or 3 together. Either only 1 or both 2 and 3. This one is better. This one sounds better. So either only 1 or both 2 and 3 together are sufficient to answer. So that is definitely the case. That is definitely the case. Perfect, sir. Just a second. You can't. Just give me a second, everyone. Just a second. Yeah, chalo. That's the next one. So mixture allegation again. Again a question on mixture allegation. Chalo, let's see. So X liters of mixture that contains the milk in this much liters of mixture that contains milk and water. Quantity of this. Final ratio is very simple, right? X liters में milk, sir, कितना है? Milk 2 parts, 2 out of 1. So again, let's do one thing. Let us do one thing. Sir, I'll write milk top, water नीचे. So milk, so 2x by 3 because 2/3 is milk and x by 3 will be water, plus here x plus 10 liters, ratio is 6:1, so 6 by 7 parts and 1 by 7 parts is water. Perfect. So this mix total milk by total water, this ratio is given to you as 10 by 3. Just solve the equation. Just solve the equation a little bit, not much as well, right? पहले ये कर लेते हैं. 22, 21 LCM cancels. 7 2s are 14x plus 18x plus 180. I don't think like we can cancel, but again I'm not cancelling because this is not a very significant calculation. 3x plus 30. It is not like we have to do very big calculations or something. So this is 14, 14, 28, 4s are 32, 32, 3s are 96x plus 540 is equal to 100x plus 300. So from there we can say 4x is equal to 240. So x is 60. So देखो ये दो लाइन का ही कैलकुलेशन था ऑप्शन. It was a like a couple of lines. Conceptually also very simple, like this way also very simple. Not a difficult question by any means of this stuff. अच्छा और एक चीज बताए सर. You can also think like this. Just a thing. You can also go by options. 6:1 है. Most probably, I'm just saying it's not like 100%, 100 upon 100 times it will follow, but you can think like this. So it has to be a multiple of 6 plus 1, 7. What? The x plus 10. And 2:1, it has to be a multiple of 3 because 2 plus 1 is 3. The x. So you can check the options with that theory. Sir, x plus 10 meaning sir it has to be a multiple of 7. 90 plus 10 is 100, not a multiple of 7. 55 not a multiple, 85 not a multiple, 70 is a multiple. There is a strong chance it is. So you can check now, you can start checking. You can do the back calculations and stuff. So that way you can, this is another very unique way of thinking. You can apply these things. Now, a DI. So this DI is not very difficult or something. But again, a little, you can say calculative. A little calculative. ठीक है? एक छोटा सा काम करते हैं सर. Just give me 1 second. Let me just set up the page. I'll solve it in the in this. I'm just copying it to the board so that we can solve it together. सुकून से. We can solve so that we can solve it together. थोड़ा सुकून से. So I'm copying the question as well. First question. चलो सर. Sir, I guess you guys can see. I guess you guys can see this, right? I guess you guys can see this. A quick yes or no, please. A very, very quick yes or no. I hope, I guess you guys can see me, right? So first things first. If you start looking or if you start your like journey from here, you will only thing you will do is getting confused. Sir, please look at this. This is the starting point. Sir, you have 4 unknowns A, B, C, D, and you have been given 4 equations. Again, think like this: 4 unknowns, 4 equations. So they are asking कि भाई 4 unknowns, 4 equations, solve it. चलो solve करते. कैसे करें? There are multiple ways, right? There are multiple ways, sir. So let's take this one and this one. And sir, B को हटा देते. A plus B is equal to D plus 10. A minus B is equal to 30. just add them, BB cancels. 2A equal to D plus 10 minus 30. So 2A equal to, or 2A minus D is equal to minus 20. Anything else? A minus D, there is no equation. Another thing, let's do then. So let's take this one and this one. ये करेंगे? No sir, let's take 2 and 3. So B plus D and this one. B plus D and sir A minus B. B plus D is 110 given and this is given as 30. Sir, add them, BB cancels. So A plus D comes out to be 140. Keep it. So just put it there. A plus D comes out to be 140. Add them, cancels. 3A becomes 120. A becomes 40. Once you get this value, then you see from here B will become how much? A minus B is this, so B becomes A minus 40. Huh? There is any mistake? There is a mistake, I guess. कुछ हमने गलत कर दिया. अरे, this was plus ना? This was plus, sir. हमने कर दिया गलती. हमने गलती कर दिया. Plus D plus 40. 2A minus D was 40. अच्छा, A plus D was not 40. A plus D was 140. This is 180. This is 60. Sorry. So B is what? B is equal. So A minus B is 30. So A minus B. So A minus 30 will be B. So A minus 30 meaning, sir, B is also, like B is 30. Now again, C is what? Sir, you have any relation between, so A, B and D we have. A, B and, or B plus D also you have. So B plus D is 110. So from this equation, you will have the value of D. Why? Because B, B is 30, so D has to be 80. D has to be 80, sir. So C and D have their own thing here. So C will have how much? C will be D minus 30. D minus 30 meaning 50. D minus 30 will be this much. Perfect. So you see A, B, C, D, everything I have found. And once you have found the values of A, B, C, D, then it's like whole thing is done. The whole set has been cracked open. Now, first question. The question they are asking about shop R. The shop R, sir. Let's deal with that. Meaning, sir, this shop. Black and blue pens. So I'm just writing this. So how many? 2 into A plus C. 2 into A plus C. A is what? 60. C is what? 50. So 110. This is the average. So total is again into 2. So this is 440. 440, sir, because like 120, 110 into 4. Now, average of blue and red. That is 3C minus 10. C is this 150. Minus 10 is, sir, 140. Sir, 140 into 2, sir, 280. 280 into 2, sir, 560. I'm doing it directly. Now, the other one is, sir, red and black. I'm taking the sum. So that is how much given, sir? 6B plus 10. B is 30. 6B means, sir, 180 plus 10, sir, 19. 190. That means 190 into 2, sir. 190 into 2. That is 380, sir. 380. Perfect, everyone. Nobody is having any problem. Calculation में I'm not making any error, ना. मेरे को लग रहा है कि हम कुछ गड़बड़ कर रहे हैं. अरे यार, I am taking S का values. अरे यार, मैं पूरा पागल हो गया. Just a second, I have to take this particular row, ना. I am taking this row, पता नहीं क्यों. 2 into A plus C, right? 2 into A plus C. A is 60 plus 110. No, this one I have done correctly. It is 3A. 3A means 180. 180. 180 into 2, sir. 360. And this one, 2A plus D. 2A is 120 plus D is 80. 200. So it is 400, sir. My mistake, everyone. So instead of taking this row, I have somehow got into the S, the row for shop S. So this is the number of pens. Okay. Now again, this is sum. So how to do this? How to get the number of black pens, blue pens, red pens? So you need master equation, as I have just told you guys. Black plus blue plus red. Sir, what will that be? Sir, add all three equations, you will get twice of that. 2 times black pens, 2 times red, 2 times blue. So that will be, sir, 440. So this is very clearly, sir, 1200. Why? Because 400, 400, 400. 60 less 60 plus 1200. So this is, equation is 600. So from there, if you need black, number of black pens, 600 से minus किसको करोगे? How, like who to minus? Blue and red, 360. So that means that it is how much? 240. If you need blue pens, 600 minus what? Red and black, that is 200. If you need red pens, who to minus? 600 minus 440, that is 160. These are the number of black, blue and red pens sold by shop R. Now, price is also given. Price is, black pen ka price is C minus 10. That is 50 minus 10. 50 minus 10 is 40 rupees. Into blue pen ka price is B minus 10. B was how much? 30. 30 minus 10 is 20 rupees. Red pen ka price is A minus 45. That is 60 minus 45. That is 15 rupees. Now again, not every black, blue or red pen was sold. Kitna hua tha, sir? 11 by 24 of black pens. 11 by 24. 17 by 20 of blue pens. Into 3/4 of the red pens. So total revenue they are asking. They are asking total revenue. Chalo calculate. 24 tens of this. 20, 20 gone, sir. 440 of this. So 40, 400 into 11 plus this is 70, this is a 3400 plus this will be, sir, 3 5s are 45, 45, 90, 180. Sir, 80. So that means, sir, just calculate 40, 400, 30, 400, 1800. You double zero, you keep it, sir. 8, 8, 16, 1, 4, 4, 8, 90, 600. That will be your answer. That will be your answer. So let's see, sir. Chalo, let's go back there. Let us go back there, sir. अरे देखो क्या ही गुंडागर्दी है. So they have not given us the answer. They have not given us the answer even in this 9600. They have in the answers also they have like put A, B, C, D. Chalo, let's see. We have to check. We have to check. Sir, 4B plus this. Sir, A, B, C, D, let me write it down. A was, B was, C was, D was. Let me write down the values. 60, 30, 50, 80. 60, 30, 50, 80. 4B plus D. 4 into B, 120 plus 80. 200 से ये नहीं हो सकता, not 9600. 2C minus A, 100 से ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता. Sir, 48, 2A plus D, 120, 120 plus 80. Sir, this is my answer. Sir, this is 200 into 48, 9600. This option C is my correct answer. So, this is how you calculate. This is how you calculate. Please understand. Might look a little tricky, but again, it is not tricky. It is definitely not tricky, sir. Please understand. It is definitely not tricky. This is a very good set and very probable set. This type can definitely come in your exam. बहुत अच्छा set था. Exact level, it is not very lengthy, it is not very difficult, but again very well, like I kind of, you can say, right on the sweet spot in terms of lengthy, in terms of difficulty level. Everything was kind of very correct on this set somehow. Correct? Chalo sir. I'm not solving the other questions of this set. This set had 3-4 questions. I'm quite certain you will be able to solve. चलो last 2-3 questions है, बना देते हैं जल्दी से. 3 runners PQR started together from a point A to B 9. अच्छा. 3 runners, they are starting from A to B. PQR. Speed of Q and R is 2. अच्छा, P, Q, R. Q is having a speed of 20 kilometer per hour. R is having a speed of 15 kilometer per hour. Given. P ka they have not. Q reaches B 1 hour 30 minutes after P. Okay, perfect. P reaches point B after R. No, sir, that's not possible. Achha, which of the following can be true? So this is absolutely cannot be true. Why cannot be true? Please understand. Q has higher speed. So definitely Q will reach before R, can I say? Q will reach before R. Now please understand, they have told you that Q is reaching after P. Meaning P is the fastest person. So meaning, sir, P is the fastest person. Meaning P will finish, or P will reach B the first. So there is absolutely no way P can reach even after R. P will be the first one to reach actually. So this is absolutely wrong. Distance is this, speed of P, sir, ये हो ही नहीं सकता. Speed of P must be greater than 20. Speed of P must be greater than 20, sir, because speed of Q is even 20. So it has to be higher than that because he is fastest. Sir, Q reaches at 10 a.m. It's impossible. Why? Sir, 1 hour 30 minutes after P. So if even P takes 1 minute, so 9 a.m. so P will reach by 9:01. So Q will take, fastest Q will reach is 10:31. 10 a.m. there is absolutely no. So all three are wrong. All three are wrong. So none of these are correct. None of these are correct, sir. Absolutely wrong. Absolutely very simple question, honestly, this one. Very simple. Number series, sir. I was thinking, where is number series? 23, 26, 41, 76, 139. Very simply an addition based series. Gap of 3. Gap of 11 and sir 4, 15. Gap of 40 and 76. 40, 76 is sir how much? 36, 35. लग तो रहा है आ गया सर. 76 and this is sir, sorry, 139 tha, right? This is 24, 39, 24. 63. So you see, it's very simple actually. This is 2 square minus 1. This is 4 square minus 1. This is 6 square minus 1. This is 8 square minus 1. The second series will follow the same pattern. So 42, then 2 square minus 1, meaning plus 3 I'll do. So meaning next will be 45. Next will be plus 15, 4 square minus 1. Plus 15 meaning 60. Next will be plus 35 meaning 95. So that is what M is. देखो दो गैप के बाद ही M है. So M will be 95. M value will be 95. Very simple. Very simple stuff, right? Last question is this. Last question is this. अरे मेरा घड़ी बंद हो गया था क्या? रुको सर, I have to set the time. Automatics ना देखा ही नहीं था. चलो बाद में करेंगे. I have a class actually. Last question, let's do. अच्छा, A is as much as elder to B as B is elder to C. A minus B is equal to B minus C. Whatever is elder to B, B is elder to C, meaning it is nothing but an AP. 2B is A plus C. 2B is A plus C. Now, sum of all of them, A plus B plus C is 57. So, just put A plus C is 2B. So 3B is because A plus B I have taken 2B. So A 3B is 57. So that means B is what, sir? B is 19. Present age of C is, whole number lies between 14 and 17. So present age of B, present age of C, whole number between 14 and 17, meaning two possibilities, 15 and 16. Because between 14 and 17 means 14 and 17 excluded, 15 or 16. So that means if I put that, the first things first. So A plus C will be what, sir? A plus C will be 2B, sir. 2B means 38. Because B is 19, sir. So if this is this, then A will be what? Present age of A. So if C is 15, then A will be, sir, 38 minus 15, that is 23. And if if C is 16, then it will be 22. So Q1 has two values. Q1 can have two values, 22 and 23. And what about quantity 2, sir? Sum of A plus B plus C plus D. That is 70. A plus B is 25, C is, this is 25. And C is 21. What is the value of D? So D will be 70 minus 25 minus 21. 25 and 21 is what? 46. 46 matlab, sir, 50, 20, 24. So whatever it is quantity 2 is greater than both the possibilities of quantity 1. So you will say without a shadow of a doubt quantity 2 is greater than quantity 1. And that is done. That is your answer to the last question. Achha. Now, before I go, just a quick update. So, just have a quick look at this. So, this is your. अरे ये कैसे कट गया? पता नहीं sir. Just a second. There is some issue. Yeah. This is the banner actually. So banner was kind of gone. I don't know why. So this particular thing, please have a look at this. So this is the Freedom Fest, the Independence Day sale that is live on our platform till 16th of August, that is tomorrow. So just a quick update on this. If you want to make any purchases on the regulatory body subscriptions on any, so EPFO course is also coming on. So if you want to be a part of this particular thing, so all the links and everything, details is given in the description. So please feel free to check that out, and any purchase you are planning, so please feel free to do that in this during this sale. So you'll get a flat 60% off, as you can see in this manner. Okay, so that will then be all for the day. I will then see you guys in next week's class. Till then, please take care, and I will and I'll definitely see you guys. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.